Did you just litter?
Look at all this shit you littered, man. It was all you.
Why would you just litter at your
Freaking
house?
litter bug, okay?
You just
Go
littered
pick it
at
up.
your house. Dude, that's not cool.
My house. That's right.
I need you to throw that away, sir.
Pick it up later. Come on. We got shit to do.
All right. Meanwhile, while Clay was eating his dick sandwich,
What? You're big.
meanwhile, while Clay was eating his Subway sandwich, I installed the side, I guess you could call it side or top transmission mount. I also went ahead and installed the rear mount. So those two are installed, and for now, I think we're gonna go ahead and install the side one for the engine, and last the front for the engine. So pretty easy stuff, nothing too hard. And what did you do yesterday?
I mean, I got the engine inside the vehicle, and then I got the wiring harness off the 1ZZ, and then put it on the 2ZZ, make sure everything was fine, connected the knock sensors and everything. The only thing that needs to be done. So I was looking at this. I just got super tired last night. So for the monkey wrench, to be able to reuse the cluster, all you're doing is taking these two sensors and then just connect to the solenoids right here. So just 1 and 2, right? Black, obviously, to the black, gray, go to the gray. And then, I mean, the instructions are pretty clear. It's just these 3. You have to pin onto the actual, where's the ECU harness?
These right here.
Yeah, these are the ECU harness. And it tells you pretty straight out like which one it is. All you do is just pull it out or just put them in.
I really hope we have the tool for that.
We'll figure it out. I have something that'll work.
And then he got the engine somewhat in, but he had to drop the mid pipe because it's the GT one and that interferes in the way for
Don't worry, I recorded some.
Okay, make sure to send it because this is technically day 4.
Yeah, we need to get this thing on the road. But I
Day
feel like
4.
we'll get it running tonight. B, but we're not gonna be able to drive it until we get the radiator.
This is a very common issue. I'm not even
barely even touched.
I'm not even gonna hide it. That top nipple breaks pretty much
I didn't even
75%. It breaks 75% of the time. It's just brittle plastic. And I should have an extra radiator in my house, so I'm gonna bring that another day just so that we can replace the radiator. But I mean, we could also let Guadalupe know if she wants to go aftermarket. But I think for now we're just gonna drop in the stock one just so that she could be able to drive her car and she can do that modification herself. Okay, so let's finish installing the transmission mounts, and then we'll go more into depth as to what hoses need to be swapped over and whatnot. I did show you guys already went to go pick and pull to pick out the 3 hoses that were required for the swap. And let's get started.
Okay, Raggy.
I've been installing a couple things. I already went ahead and installed the clutch slave cylinder line, I guess you could call that. I'm over here installing some of the harnesses, plugs, I guess. And I did notice a couple of things. This top coil pack cover, it looks completely different. Does not line up with the 2ZZ studs. So it kind of doesn't look all that great like that. So I'm probably gonna see if we can maybe get her a 2ZZ one at a later date. I don't know. But then again, I also went ahead and put the grounds right here on top of where the lift screen would usually go. Oh, gosh, this is in the way. So I got all this situated, and thank you. And I did notice one thing on the fuel rail.
Alternators on. Almost.
Cool. So I did notice one thing on the fuel rail. They're completely different. The 2ZZ one is angled differently, and the 1ZZ one is kind of angled in a different way as well, as I said. So you can kind of see the comparison. They don't really...
As you were saying?
They don't really line up all that great. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try and swap this out without the right tool. Shouldn't be doing that, but I think I could probably get it with the flathead replaced, so wish me luck, guys. So I just finished installing the shifter cable bracket right here, along with this, I don't know exactly what would you call this, but the one from Monkey Wrench Racing transmission didn't come with it, so we stole this from the 5-speed. It's a direct swap. Install the shift cables as well. What else? What else did I do over here? Oh, I guess I could talk about the GT to GTS differences now. So first difference with the GT to GTS swap is one of the radiator or one of the heater core hoses involved in the swap. So you can reuse this back one right here. This one right here, it'll go over that easy, but I guess this other one, the one that's to the right,
It stretches.
it's too short, or just not long. It's not long enough, so you can't really get it to come all the way back over here. You could try, but it's not recommended because you're just going to be putting so much pressure on the hose itself. So I went to Pick and Pull yesterday and I grabbed this off a GTS. I'm pretty sure you can get these new, but this one doesn't look all that swelled up on the end, so we're just going to go ahead and reuse this one. And this is the correct size one, so we're gonna go ahead and install that real quick for you guys. And so that concludes that one hose. It's already installed correctly, so let's move on to the next one. So the second hose is for your coolant tank reservoir. It's gonna be the one that goes from the side of the 2ZZ. I guess I can show you guys right here.
Transmission side.
Yeah, it's on the transmission side. It's the one next to the idle air control valve. Oh, that's gonna be in the way, actually.
Gotta move that bitch around.
Yeah, so it's this one right here. We're gonna connect it right here, and that's the one that goes to the reservoir right here. If you see the difference, let me grab the other one. It's way shorter. So
it's way longer compared to the ones easy.
Yes. Anyways, so get that hose from the junkyard or buy a new, whichever one you can afford. So I just went ahead and installed it. It's the one right here to the left of the one that goes to the idle air control valve. And there you have it. It's a longer hose compared to the 1ZZ one. So last one of the hoses is the one that goes to the brake booster. It goes right here from the, I guess, the intake manifold, and it just travels along the side of the 2ZZ into this port right here. But I think this is the old 1ZZ one. So we're gonna go ahead and remove it. You can see it doesn't really reach because there's usually a metal pipe that travels to the throttle body or to the intake manifold. So we're gonna go ahead and remove this old one. It's right there, that one. And we're gonna go swap it. So this is the last one of the hoses. You can see the comparison right there, side by side. It is super shorter compared to the 2ZZ one. So there you have it. The brake booster hose installed. Oh my god, a wild Carl with a K has appeared.
You know, music's playing, dumbass.
It's very quiet, Clay. No need for negativity and name calling. Jeez.
Who?
Us.
Us, exactly.
So I just finished installing both axles. They're OEM, so they're pretty cool. No need for OEM or import direct, I should say, from Riley's. What else? What else? Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't do that. Struts are already torqued. Axle nut as well. Clay's finishing up over here with the
Beautiful.
ECU box. So I guess, can we drop in the new ECU already?
We can in a sec, but we need to finish up the wiring for the VVL.
So that's that. You know, this is probably my ECU because I probably sold this on eBay, and I've sold already a couple ECUs to Monkey Wrench. So I'm pretty sure they're reselling us my ECU that I found at the junkyard, which is hilarious.
okay guys, I'm Seabass, and so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna
Stop it, Patrick. Stop it.
You're gonna want to buy a 6th gen Celica.
Stop it. Anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and install the 2 connectors for the BBL connector kit, and it tells you right here where they go. This is plug C right here, and you're not looking at the plug like this. You're looking at it like this, and so you have 3 plugs, C6, C7, purple black wire, purple white wire. Really simple, just follow the number C6 right there, 7, and that's where they go. The black one goes to the right, the white one goes to the left. And then down here is the green one. Goes, it's number 5 if you're counting from right to left. And you want to grab a flathead screwdriver to lift this up right here so that you are able to slide in the pins. And once you're done, you just push this back down, and that's it. Your connector is assembled.
And
Avengers
you now
assembled.
and you now have
There you go. There she is.
who?
I mean, did you
So
start off in
went
San
ahead
Jose
and
and they
installed.
transferred you?
Right
I mean, I came
there.
as a promotion, but like,
And right there.
now I'm just like,
Clay's over here installing the provided intake, and we already got the ECU all wired up. And I'm over here putting some oil, Valvoline, because cringe boy.
Valvoline.
But just filled it up, and oh, you forgot to plug in the power steering connector. What the hell,
It's
Clay?
okay, you got it.
Anyways, I'm gonna put some ATF for the power steering so that way it doesn't make any weird grinding noises when we turn on the vehicle. And then we also got to put synchro mesh again, Valvoline. So we just filled it up with Valvoline synchro mesh. This is the fill port. It's a 17 mil. And here's that good stuff. Synchro mesh. GM and Chrysler vehicles, just erase that. It's recommended for Toyota Celicas, especially C60s. So we just installed the intake, and I just filled up the power steering with ATF, put oil in it, synchro mesh. I went ahead and disconnected the fuel injectors so we don't get fuel and get the 2ZZ to start because we got to build up oil pressure. And that should be probably the thumbnail right there. Thumbnail pic. Clay's over there taking out the battery from his Mr. Deuce.
Mr. Who? Ask.
Because if we just put Guadalupe's bad battery in there and we use his portable jumper, it's not going to be enough to crank the 2ZZ a couple of times to build up oil pressure. Dun. Alright, he's going to go ahead and crank it a couple of times, build up oil pressure. Well, that doesn't sound bad. Sounds pretty good. I can hear that exhaust already though. Alright, that should be
The
fine.
battery light turned on though.
Alright, stop. Alright, that should be fine. Go for it.
Alright.
Hey, let it run for like 10 seconds and then turn it off because it's going to be fucking loud.
Alright, here we go. Open headers. 3, 2, 1.
You guys put the EFI fuse back in?
Oh, it was out of start.
Here we go.
What up, boy? Hold on. Let's go, boy. Let's go.
Alright.
Hey, let it run for like 10 seconds and then turn it off because it's going to be fucking loud.
Alright, here we go. Open headers. 3, 2, 1.
You guys put the EFI fuse back in?
That's not a start.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, let's go! Woo! Yeah! Fucking loud, dude!
Let's go!
Nice!
So that's it for today. That concludes day 4.
Yep.
Day 3 was kind of short, but day 4 we did a lot. It's running. Pile of tools, side skirts for this guy. Tsunami side skirts from the $900 or the $800 Celica. I was about to say $900. Reminds me of the blue one.
I'm showing this.
Oh, if you guys are interested, these are coming to the Clay Bass garage page very, very soon. We will be selling full clusters. Stay tuned for that.
That's my custom one for my car, as you can see.
You're
Courtesy
cool.
of Carl, thank you.
Wait, do you have the other faces? Did you bring the other ones, or you didn't print
I
out?
didn't print out them, I don't think so.
Oh,
The
okay.
stock looking ones.
Huh?
The stock looking ones.
No.
Oh.
Just stock one. Oh, like just stock tier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stock.
stock.
So without the background, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it looks just like this, but obviously, if just imagine if it was like the 03.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't pay attention, it's a center tech conversion.
Imagine it was these two combined.
Yeah. So we're gonna do with the old font and the new font. So stay tuned for that, and yeah, more to come. Mordecai.
What?
All right. I'm tired. I'm gonna go have dinner with my girlfriend, and I will leave Clay here with the mess so that he can clean it up.
Not really much left. It's just tidying up. I have to get the radiator, and then obviously the mid pipe and the gauge cluster, and that should be everything if I remember. So.
All right, record the rest. Send it to me. See ya.